Photos are your freaking business card, my queen. I'm gonna give you 2 of my 7 golden rules for photo shoot. You can be the most amazing lash lift tech, but if you cannot take photo, it's gonna be freaking harder. You can really explode your business with great photo. It is not about quantity, it is really about quality. I don't have 7 golden rules anymore. I have like 14 in my mind. The second one, which is now the third because I gave you one more, is, and that one's gonna be not liked that much, but hello, my queen. I'm so excited to be here. I just want to make sure the live is started. Yes, it started. So I just done the live and I realized it didn't start. It was like getting live is starting, but didn't had the countdown that usually has. So I'm back at it, doing it again, even better. Amazing. So let's do this. Such an important conversation today because photo shoot, photo is such an important aspect. You know why? Because what a potential client can ask you when they first meet you. What are we going to ask you? First of all, most of them does not even know that lash lift exists. So you can fight for the clients are always doing lash lift. They already have their lash technician. They already have their own. So you can fight for a bloody ocean, which is like a business expression, or you have the opportunity to go in the blue ocean, to go where a lot of women doesn't know that lash lift exists. And you can be that expert, that leader that's gonna bring those customers to you because you can deliver the amazing thing about lash lift and screw up mascara, just be free with your lashes lifted in black and rule your empire, my queen. So you can say that to your clients. You can be that person because lash lift is really not known. So you have an opportunity really to grow because it's a growing business like I've done in my last YouTube video channel. Ah, it's going well, it's going big. Those clients, what are they going to ask you? Potential client doesn't know what is a lash lift. Do you have photos? How does it look like? Yes, you can use other people photos, but what's their second question? Is that your lash lift? Is that you doing it? Photos are your freaking business card, my queen. So they're so important to use. So today we're gonna talk about, I'm gonna give you some story time of when I've done a magazine cover competition. And well, I tried to do it. We're gonna see the story. I'm gonna give you 2 of my 7 golden rules for photo shoot. And we're gonna talk a little bit about the model aspect. The model, who to choose, little tricky trick because we are used to have training for how to take the photo, how to modify, but how to get that client on that bed, how to get that model on that bed, how to who to choose. Like you need good foundation to make great photo shoot. And we're gonna talk a little bit about diversity. And then um that's that's gonna be a lot already in what I can share to you. This is just the beginning of a conversation because there's so much more to say. So, who am I to talk about photo? Well, I've been in the beautiful lash industry for 10 years. For 10 years, I've been learning how to make photo, and I'm gonna show you how it looks now. So after 10 years, I'm doing that kind of squeaky clean photo that looks amazing. Can you see? Ah, and I have this always. So it is not about quantity, it is really about quality when you do photo shoots. So I've done a lot. I'm really good in photo because I had to learn. But it's not something I truly enjoyed in something that was such a pain in the ass. It was an annoying process, but today I'm happy that I've learned all I've learned. And I'm going to share with you a few lessons of that today because it's really hard. And you can be the most amazing lash lift tech, but if you cannot take photo, it's going to be freaking harder. You can really explode your business with great photo. So I'm not a photographer. I have a process of working with a cell phone with a camera, and I have a process of working with a professional camera. So I do have a professional camera that is legit better than most professional photographer because my camera is really on point. I work with both and I can show you with both. How to work with both is not going to be today. It's going to be in the Lash Lift Club, which is launching this week. And I'm going to launch a program that's going to be free and included in the club. And afterward, we're going to resell it full price on the academy. So if you're interested about the Lash Lift Club, this is something I'm gonna talk at the end of the video because today it's about the models. So important to have photo, and then I'm gonna show you how I started. So that was my first photo 10 years ago. So the first one is 2013. You can see the lashes are all crisscross. The eyes is looking weird on the side. There's some redness, texture of skin, not beautiful. After that, I tried to play with filter, but it removed the quality of the photo filter. So there's a way to work around filter without reducing the quality on your lashes. I start with photo, but it does look fake to work with filter. And then you can see like my third photo, there's a lot of problem of light. It's super red, super orange. And then I was getting a little bit better on the fourth photo, which is 2016. So you can see my progression in photo from 2013 to 2016. But today, I mean, so much better, right? Oof, today is the bomb. So I'm gonna show you how to get exactly that result on the training. And this is a really nice photo too. That was my first official photo shoot ever. And this was in 2016. So 7 years ago. I don't know, 8 years ago. So that was a long time ago. And what happened is that there was a competition. There was a contest in the lash world to make the cover of a magazine. So you were sending your photo to make the cover. And then I got excited. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And I'm like, how do I do that? I don't have any money, to be honest. I started with $0. And that's one of my last video that you can watch on my YouTube channel or the Lash Lift podcast. If you'd rather like just listening while doing lashes, that's the best way. How I started with lashes. But there was that contest. And I was like, okay, let's do this. So I tried to reach for my most beautiful friend. And then I go in the backyard of another friend home. And then I'm just say to my model, put your ass on the grass. So the photo, you can see that it's on the grass. Like it's not an actual real like photo shoot place with all the lights on because I couldn't. I had to do with what I had, and I tried to use the sunlight, which is the one of the Muse beautiful sunlight. What I learned is that you cannot do a photo shoot at 12 p.m. because at 12 p.m. the sun is too bright. So it's way too bright to take photo actually. So we had to find some shadows. We had to wait for hours to take the photo, and I was doing the hair, the makeup, and the lashes, and the photo, and the after, and everything. So this was so much fun to do in the process. So then I sent the photo and I become a finalist. So now it's a public vote to see who's gonna win, who gets more vote, that kind of vibe. However, I'm going to Cuba. I'm traveling to Cuba for a week on the beach, drinking some pina colada. And at that time, 2016 in Cuba, there was no freaking Wi Fi. It was bad. And there was no option to get it like we used to have. Like today, you can travel in another country and just pay like $10 and get the data of your home country in another country. You know, you can have that kind of stuff. That didn't happen. So I didn't talk to I didn't ask people for vote to me much. Like I just share a little bit, but not that much. I didn't fight for it like I would have usually do. I came back and guess what, my queen? I finished second place with that photo. If you write Coco Sil, which was one of my first name in lashes, so it's Coco and lashes, lash in French with a sil, Coco Sil. You're gonna find me on Facebook. You're gonna find that photo. And I found second place, and I was so mad. I was grateful to be where I am, but I was mad because I didn't give it all. I didn't try my best, and I was at this little thing to be on the podium. And I swore to myself after that, I had multiple contest story, competition stories where I was about to get on the podium or about, you know, I was freaking second or what. And every time I told myself, now if I go into a project, I give myself all. If I'm half on it, I'm not gonna go. So this is how I have standard in running my business, my products. I'm giving myself all because if not, I'm not comfortable to talk about it. It's like lash lift. If you don't believe in lash lift, if you don't enjoy lash lift, that service is not gonna make you grow. It's not gonna make you want to be top of the food chain. You want to be a leader. You want to be known for lash lift. And if it's just something to make money and to like, whatever, but you don't even enjoy it on yourself, you're gonna feel it. You need to do to sell what you love. So it's not like selling is just about having a conversation of passion. Like that makes the whole difference. And that's how I feel about Lash Lift. I am so excited. I just came back to Montreal and I'm about to go to my studio, run to my studio just to make a lash lift on myself because I'm trying new amazing products that Novoqueen is gonna be a really industry leader with that. I'm so excited. So that's going to happen. So you can see, like, I love to talk about lash lift. It's my thing. So I'm gonna share some golden rules. But first of all, who am I? I'm Marjorie. I'm known as the owner of Novoqueen Pro, which is a lash lift vegan and ecological brand that I've been running for 5 years. But I started 10 years ago at the my parents' basement doing lashes. And that basement was not glamorous. It was a place where we will put all the stuff we didn't know what to do. It was like super trash. And this is where I started 10 years ago in the basement. And now today I have Novoqueen Pro, which we just celebrate our second millions in sales, and it's just growing and growing. And we're really known in the French industry. So now I'm here to get known more in the international and connect with international babes. So where are you from? This is an amazing group where we can just get to know different vibe because Lash Lift is growing so fast. The innovation, just the shields. There's so many new shape of shields every day. It's mind blowing, and that is the reason why I only focus on Lash Lift. It's because it's so cool. So, and it's growing so fast. So I've dropped microblading, I've dropped eyelash extension. My only freaking focus is on lash lift. So I'm gonna share 2 of my 7 golden rules. And first of all, I want to know who struggle with photo here. Who has difficulty, and do you use camera or do you use professional camera? So I'm just wondering. So you can answer in the comments just to learn more about your side. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people use their cell phone, but a lot of you are interested in learning professional camera, but they don't really know how to use it. And I have a process that is way simpler for camera because it's hard, and I've been explained that so many times. For me, it's really like a foreign languages. Like I don't care about white balance, like and all of this stuff. I have a easy easier process, which I got the result that I show you, which are amazing. Or you can check on Novoqueen Pro Instagram and stuff. We have a lot of photo that we share that we took with that camera or the cell phone. So, golden rules. Don't share all your photos. And that's going to be a bit controversial. Don't share all your photos on social media, on potential clients. It's not about quantity, it's really about quality. Get that best photo. And you want the cream of the cream, which is a French expression, la crème de la crème. Mm, that's what you want. So it's not really about doing a million photo shoot and having a million photo. You just need like 5 good photo shoot that you took a million photo and you're good for years, to be honest. That's how it works. So you can actually save time by creating a space for photo shoot. So don't share all your photo. It's not worth it. However, if you do take photo on the time, that's fine in a practice purpose. So if you want to just practice angle and have fun, that's fine. Or if you take photo of every steps of your lash lift, so if something happened in the results and you're wondering, you look back at your technique with the photo, that's a plus. That's amazing. That's a way to grow in quantum leap. So that's totally fine. I'm talking about sharing. You don't have to share because it's not all the photo that's gonna work and get visibility. And one story that I had, I think it was a European magazine that decided to show more real women. They stopped modifying the skin and the body and everything. And what happened during those months? The sales dropped so much that they had to go back to modifying. And this is gonna be triggering and annoying because there's that vibe of showing more real and diversity and all, and that's okay. That's the mission of a lot of business, and that's fine. But we are selling a dream, we are selling lashes, so we don't want any distraction beside the lashes. You really want to have those amazing photos. So that's the first rule. Just share the best. And you can share it more than once. That's another rule. I I don't have 7 golden rules anymore. I have like 14 in my mind. You can absolutely reshare sometime. I used to have that block in my head when I was doing social media that when you share once, you cannot share it ever again because you're gonna look like you share the same thing. And the other rule that was blocking me was it needs to be live. So I need to share a photo that is live. Like I cannot like post something that was 3 months ago. That was some of my few blogs on Instagram and social media. So please reshare, reuse those photos, and it's amazing. Another golden rule, extra golden rule that I'm giving. Um, the second one, which is now the third because I gave you one more, is, and that one's gonna be not liked that much, but it's really don't photo shoot your clients. Don't photo shoot your clients. Your clients are paying you. They're paying you for a quick service because they have an empire to run, because we all are superwoman, your clients too. So you don't really have the time. You're doing it in a rush. You don't take time to brush the brows, to place the hair. You just do it quick and chow. If you do it for inner purpose, such as practice photo, such as proof of results, so that other stuff, that's fine. But don't take photo shoot in terms like I'm gonna share in social media and then you post it right away without modifying the photo, without making it squeaky clean. Don't do that. Do models. Create a space of photo shoot that is meant to kill it on social media, that is meant for you to have a portfolio to show to potential clients, that is meant to show your craft. Because in model photo shoot, You don't have to rush in time. You can actually take your time, and that's going to make you learn so much on your craft that instead of saying, "Oh, I need to rush, I have 45 minutes for that appointment." Like when you actually take your time, you kind of learn more about your craft, but you're also like the purpose is to take photo, and you don't need a million photo shoot. You need five good. And sometimes you do photo shoots and they're bad. They didn't came out as you wanted. There was a glitch on the camera, a function you didn't put, so everything is a little bit blurry. There's a million photo shoot that never saw the light of the world or the light of the day. A lot of photo shoot that is it. So it's not about that. It's about working until you get it, until you get one or you get a few, and then you can have. I have photo that I've done 3 years ago and I'm still using it, and they're still getting so popular. I have photo shoot that I done last year for Marjorie Queen Mentor because I'm known in the Lash Lift. But if you want to talk more about lashes, more about personal relationship with you, relationship with others, and behind the scene of my business, that's Marjorie Queen Mentor on social media, Instagram, that you can follow me. But when you're in the club, you have a discount for lash training, but also Queen Mentor training. So that's cool. Um, so yeah, okay. But somebody asked me, what happened if you have a client and she comes and she's freaking gorgeous? Okay, she's stunning. Sometimes you don't know how they look. They just come, it's their first time client. And you see and you have that whoa in your head. Whoa, she's gorgeous. I need to take photo at the end of the appointment. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what to do. Tell her the truth. She's freaking gorgeous. You want to take photo of her and you want a little bit more time, but now you're in the schedule because you're full book and you're amazing. So you can ask her, you know what? Could you come? Let's say your next availability. Let's say in a few days, in a week, and you say, can you come back? I'm gonna add a little more time, but I'm gonna do it for free because it's usually $100. So sometimes just because it's free, it's an incentive for your client to be transformed into a model. So it's a win-win for her too. So that's perfect. She come back, you take your time, and you're gonna do all the step-by-step tips that I'm gonna give you to make that most amazing photo shoot, so you don't have a million photo shoot fail like I've done. Um, or if she can't because she has to go on an event and everything, still don't shoot her. You can shoot her for fun, just to practice or to see how it will look. But take her info and make her come back 4 months after a lash lift. Because that's another golden rule. You don't want to take a photo shoot of someone who had a lash lift than last month or last 2 months. You want somebody who has lash virgin from lash lift. And the reason why is that sometimes with the outgrown, there's little kinks, there's little cross-eyed, there's some, we know how it can be when we redo models. You redo your clients, regular clients, they're not fit for a photo shoot because they're gonna have the little and you want your photo shoot to be squeaky clean. So you can tell her, come back in 4 months just to make sure everything is outgrown and amazing. You can give her a hydrogel so she can hydrate her lashes for the next months, and then she come back. She has the most amazing lashes you never had, and then you can do it for free. You can do it for free, so you can take your time, and that's the way to go. So don't photo shoot your clients. You're gonna save time and just have those photo shoots on hand so you can promote yourself. This is a game changer, I'm telling you. It's gonna ask you time, it's gonna ask you to create space, and yeah, if you want, that's the conversation I'm gonna continue in the club. And another thing that is important, and you want an amazing skin. How to choose your model? You want an amazing skin. Skin is important because skin is the hardest thing to modify after. So when you modify the picture, if the skin is bad, it's gonna be really hard technically and it's gonna look fake. So she needs to have an amazing skin. You don't want pimples. You don't want pimples. It's not that I have something against pimple. I do have pimples too. And it's just that it's technically harder to modify. And I want to show you a process that is simple for you. You need the good foundation for the photo shoot. You need a good light, the good products, the good equipment to make it so easy that when you modify, it just looks so natural and gorgeous. And people are wondering, how are you doing it? So skin pimple. And I have an amazing example of that. It's a skincare brand that is so popular, so luxurious, and they never show a freaking pimple on their Instagram page. They don't show before, after, uh, they just show luxurious architecture. The architecture of their shop, and you probably know it, maybe it's ISOP, so AESOP. If you look at their Instagram, ISOP, they're so popular. ISOP skincare, they have 1 million followers, and you can see their content. It's about showing products, showing their shops, which is have an architecture vibe. It's only that. There's no freaking skin. There's no skin. There's no pimple. So that's another strategy that you can always do. However, for lash lift, you need some photo shoot on hand to show to people, to show na na na. So ISF, I love to look at other companies to inspire their way of doing, and there's always a way to work. So by doing that, they have 1 million followers. So that's great. How to choose model, another thing, is about the diversity, because I came to a point I didn't even think about it, and I realized that my last photo shoot was always blue eyes and white skin girl. And I didn't even think about it. It's just I had friend from or from Mexico, Tulum, that came in Montreal, and they were like sister, they were blue eyes, Russian look, gorgeous. So I make shoot with them. Before that, I was working with the influencer, blue eyes, blonde. So I had all those photos with the same look. And my staff is diversified look and everything. And they share with me like, hey, it's getting like a little bit the same girl. We need to continue diverse. And I was like, this is such a good idea. You can choose what is your idea of the like beautiful woman who wants to have your lashes, and there all those answers are okay. There's some brand of lashes that has always blue eyes, dark hair, and white skin, because the branding is blue, black, and white. So it match automatically the branding of the colors. And this is just a question of branding. And sometimes they do have dark skin too, and sometimes and everything. So they change and it works. They're super successful. They have clients of every color. They have students of every, like, it works. It's amazing. However, since I'm a lash lift product line, Novoqueen, and I represent multiple technician, and I do want, and I love those, like, I love it. I love those feature. I love have that diversity. So now I'm doing a lot of diversity model looking. I try to have look, but I'm always super strict on my golden rules, like amazing skin, amazing skin. It's important, so that doesn't go out. My golden rules are not changing no matter who I'm getting. But this is something I want to open the conversation on, or just open your mind. When you look for models, try to look also for diversity looking, so you see different kind of eye shape, different kind of eye color, different kind of skin color. So you can have different looking, or you can go really specific because it match the colors. So I have green in my branding, green, gold, black, and white. Green is like more plant, so I know when I have green eyes, it's kind of look good in my feed automatically. uh but there's always skin tone in my feed, so they can all work. So that's something you should look into, like not only have the same models, but you can change. So now there's 14 golden rules that just popped and I have, and they're so great. Some there are more technical things and after. So what is going to happen for the continue the conversation, because there's so much more we want. So it's also how to get models on your bed, where to go. Like, do you ask friends? Do you go on social media? Like, how to reach models? Because sometimes the people around you are not the checklist that you want for the photo shoot, and that's really fine. That's okay. We're like a magazine. We want a certain look, and so I'm gonna show you a step by step on how to get people from social media and in person. Totally different vibe, totally different way of speaking. And there's crucial question you need to ask those girls before they come in to ensure they're gonna deliver. If you have a model that is not comfortable getting shooting in camera, the photo's gonna look bad, even if she's freaking gorgeous. And there's way, so that's the before. Do you have the equipment? Do you have the light? Do you have the space? That's the before. So that's gonna be the first part of the photo shoot training. The second part is the actual moment. What to do? What are her makeup tricks? What are angle, camera process with a professional camera, cell phone process, how to do that. And then the third part is the after, which is the most important, how to modify photo. I have a way that is the easiest, I think. I'm not gonna show you like photo shoot professional thing, because those are for professional, doesn't only that. But there's a way to do it yourself, so it is cheaper, because I've learned to do everything myself, because that's the only thing I could afford when I started. So how to prepare your model, how to make them come in, how to make them comfortable in front of the camera, make some moves so it the shot is better. And I'm gonna share you a story. I'm about those works because you can see my photo shoot I'm doing, but I'm about to get my highest top model ever. She's from LA. She said yes, she's gonna come. Um, she's been a model for John Frieda, Vichy, Sephora, Clarins, like so many amazing like beauty brands, because she's so gorgeous. So I'm so excited. This is me leveling up. So, do you need a photographer? How to work? Another subject that is good is how to work with influencer and model of agency. Do you pay? Do you not pay? How I've been able to work it out. So I'm gonna share that as well in the photo shoot training. So what's going to happen is that you can get it included for free in the club, but that training is gonna be afterward in the academy, for like $700, 500. I don't know the price yet, but it depends how much call I make, because there's the more I think about it, the more I find more conversation we need to that. And this is why I'm starting in the club. So the Lash Lift Club. So now um the subject of the day is finished, but I'm gonna talk about the club so you can get it for practically free. So, what is the club about? This is a new thing in the industry. This is something I created so we have a space to talk about the dead angles. So, this is not a space where it's gonna be like techniques training, because you cannot train with messages. You cannot train. It's not a space for that. It's really a space where we can elevate the conversation and talk about other stuff that are as important as the techniques. And this is gonna be a group, a community. So you're surrounded with amazing lash lift tech. So what you're gonna get in the Lash Lift Club is a subscription base that you can come and cancel anytime. So you come, you can have 22% of all online trainings, as well as Queen Mentor, which are more business alignment, relationship oriented. And for all Novoqueen online trainings, you're gonna get free shipping over $50. You're gonna have early access to new products. So I'm gonna use the club to pour you with new products before they launch. So you can always be up before everyone, because when you launch product as a distributor, you need to make a lot of work. But I'm gonna skip that work and just say, hey, I have this is how it works. You can get access before. And so the community is one of the most like valuable thing. And there's gonna be a masterclass every month for me. So I'm gonna come and really go deeper into the subject. And this is all for $55 Canadian per month, which is like 37 USD per month or 40 USD per month. So you do buy those tricks. It can be a selling class, but I'm gonna start with photo shoot, because once you have photo shoot, selling is so much easier. Selling your service is easier. And we're gonna have homeworks, we're gonna have that. So it's gonna be really a program. It's gonna end up into a program. It's not a program that's gonna be left in the club forever. I'm gonna remove it. So if you come for the first March, if you come for the month of March, you're gonna have get that first part where I'm telling all those step by step for models and everything, all the before. And then we're gonna continue the conversation over the months. So you finish the months and you have freaking photo on your cell phone ready to be shown. So you get that for free included. And so it's $55 per month, but for the first month of the Lash Lift Club, you can get it for free. So you can have a deepening of that conversation, like influencer, social media, like I said, and you can get that first month for free if you join the waitlist. So I'm gonna plug the link for the waitlist if you want to join. And yeah, I'm just so excited because we need a space to talk about more than just techniques and to talk about other stuff, which is important, manage clients, selling, all of that. And that's it. So this is like a freaking joke. If you do one lash lift more per month, your club is paid. And then you don't pay for shipping of products anymore. You reduce your cost. Online training, like I'm so excited for this. I think that's gonna be great. So join the wait list and we're gonna send you a code. That's just for the first March of 2024. You get a code. If that you listen after and that is passed, yeah, you can contact us because that's gonna be for March. But if not, you can just join the club at any time and enjoy all those perks that are included. All right, my queen. It was so nice to see you. So nice to have a conversation with you as always. And I wish you an amazing day.